When the monument in Bataan was inaugurated, it was dedicated to the meaning of heroism and the ideal of hope and resurrection. We commemorate Bataan because of the spirit and the courage that made it endure in our consciousness, past the threshold of human fortitude. It is freedom resurrected, rising from defeat, to fight again and ultimately gain victory.
Araw ng Kagitingan is the day of bravery, of valor, of audacity, and of heroism. Our darkest hours in the last World War were actually our brightest, and we honor the heroes who paid the ultimate price for freedom. Not all battles of that war were fought on the battlefield. Every Filipino waged quiet wars of decision as we emerged as one nation and one people. In the Second World War, we stood together and never lost our vision. The defense of our country made our young soldiers defy even death as they faced danger. The way today we likewise symbolically commemorate the heroism of the 44 Special Action Police Force that entered the territory of the enemy to capture and exterminate the terrorists against the state. Today, the veterans of all our wars, from the battlefields of the last World War, where they fought valiantly the alien enemies, to the war zones of today, where our men in uniform are repelling the violence of rebel Filipinos. But the memory of Bataan should inspire us to carry the honor and the nobility of our historic past in the present arenas where we engage ourselves in the fight against poverty, greed, profligacy, apathy, and the political divisiveness that national life. Bataan has taught us the measure of endurance beyond human limits, where many had perished and could not survive the long death march. Bataan is not a surrender. Bataan is a call for all of us to love our country the way the generation of our grandfathers and our fathers offered their lives for the ideal of nationalism, for the hope of resurrecting our land from the shackles of destruction towards the new dawn of liberation and the creation of a where the sacred values can be passed on to us and to our progeny after us. Let the darkness and the stench of war no longer threaten us with perdition, annihilation, and death. Let the conflict and the strife be taken away from the pockets of misunderstanding. Let anger and hatred and the rage that destroys our minds and our hearts be erased from the faces that, however else we may perceive them to be, are the brothers and the sisters of our common race, our common heritage, our common destiny. If we must treasure the spirit of Bataan, if we must attain the goals we have set to make our nation great, if we must hold our heads high and salute the flag with pride, if we must rise up to the call for patriots that so defines us in our very hearts, then we must answer to the need of dedicating our days towards the formation of our lives with honor and dignity. In memory of all those who have given their lives in defense of our country, in the search for peace, in the everyday travails of earning a living and improving the quality of our lives, in the ordinary unfolding of our days, this is the call for patriots. This is the call of Bataan, because you and I can all be heroes. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.